Well, good morning, beautiful souls. Welcome to another sunrise soul session. We're going to get into today's message and find out what you need to know about life, love, and I guess whatever messages needs to come out. We are on the heels and still very much in the energy of the Taurus new moon that we had on the 15th. We always feel the energies of the new moon, of the full moon 3 days before and 3 days after. So we're definitely in that energy of newness. And as each day passes and the light on the moon grows bigger and bigger, so shall your dreams, so shall those intentions that you put down at the start of the new moon. Keep in mind that May is a month of magic and moments where you can change your luck in an instant. We have a blue moon at the end of the month in Sagittarius, which is a fire sign, which is a sign of action, but it's also the archer, and the archer always hits his mark, right? Ochozi energy. This energy that we're under over the next 2 weeks is about manifesting your biggest, brightest, boldest dreams into your reality because you can do it. As long as you hold the vibration, as long as you hold the belief that every good thing that the universe has to offer is already yours and start showing up as such, it has no choice but to manifest into your dreams, but to manifest into your reality. That being said, Holy Spirit, what message do you have for the collective? If you're just joining us, we're going to get into the collective reading, see what comes out, and messages for each of the zodiac signs. Yeah, as well as this week's affirmation. Holy Spirit, what message do you have for the collective? If you're just joining us, also please don't forget to like the live, right? To keep us eligible and all the good things. Oh, that fell on the floor, right? When it comes to the algorithm, Holy Spirit, what other message? Oh, and today is Haitian Flag Day, so make sure you give a Haitian woman 1804 today. Holy Spirit, thank you. What other messages? What's the vibe on this Monday? Thursday is being highlighted. I'm not quite sure yet why. But Spirit is also saying if somebody hasn't come through with their confession yet, whatever they need to tell you, whatever they need, whatever that's been hidden from you is definitely coming through this week between now and Thursday. Some of you might be finding out the reason why you haven't heard from a particular person is because they can't reach out to you, right? They might be incarcerated or otherwise unable to. In another situation, they could be hospitalized too, right? Not able to use their phone or get to their phone. You'll know. Holy Spirit, what else does the collective thank you need to know on this Monday? Anything else? Well, we know Spirit is here, is live and ready. That is a lot of cards, but you know what? We'll take it. We will take it. We'll take it. We take it. I pray that everybody receive the messages that are for their highest good and the vibes remain peaceful in the chat. And as we channel these messages, any negative energy will be transmuted to the highest good of the collective. Starting with poised. So we know that this month, May, is going to be a month, if it hasn't already, a month of revelations, a month of you seeing what needs to be done for you to manifest those dreams into your reality. You've already seen what was standing between you and your happily ever after, between you and your peace, between you and all the good things you've been calling in, and you've gotten the encouragement, you've been getting the signs, you've been getting the synchronicities to release this person, to release that person, to stop doing this, to stop doing that. The stability that you have been praying for hoping for, wishing for is coming in. But you have to keep doing. And we got this message last week, what you've been doing, and you cannot, I mean, you can, um, but you can't give up the faith. As I'm looking down and see 2026, whatever you do, don't give up the faith. When you hear that, oh, it's going to happen, and within 48 hours, within 72 hours, and these good things are coming, and it feels like they're forever coming, but not arriving, start sitting in the energy that they've already arrived. Because if you've done the work, if you know, not half-assed it or did a little bit and bitched the whole way through, but if you really put your heart and soul into the work, you did everything that your guides, the angels, the Most High was calling you to do, know that 2026 is that year that changes everything. Even if you find this message on December 31st, 2026, you are reminded that it takes a moment from your life to go from poverty to prosperity, from chaos to peace, from having nothing to having it all. But you have to truly, truly, truly believe that it's coming and that you are worthy of having it all. Divine masculine, ew, how you holding up? Don't forget to like the live as you're coming through. This is a confirmation with this 43, which is 7 and 1. A lot of divine masculines, and this is why we got the message earlier, just before, right? A lot of the divine masculines were told that you either get it together or it will be gotten together for you. Some masculines, and this is for a small number of people. When it comes to the masculine they're thinking of, the person that they're thinking of could be a Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, right? They had to be sat down in a way. Some of them may be locked up. Some of them may have had an emergency trip to the hospital. Something drastic happened to the masculine to finally get them to the point where they have their epiphany, they have their aha moment, right? They've been put in some type of isolation, I'm hearing, so that they can see their purpose, remember who they are, and start showing up as the person they are meant to be. Their guides are hopeful that this drastic moment is going to be the moment that helps them remember their sacredness. We have a lot of cute names for divine masculines that won't show up, that can't show up, right? Avoidant, non-committal, playboys, playgirls, right? Because we talk about masculines, but it's not always about the masculines. But we got to remember that a lot of times when people are in this energy, playing with other people's emotions, it's because they learned from a very early age it was never safe to express themselves, to express their emotions. So they always had to play and show up a certain way in order to be accepted by mom, their dad, right? That primary caregiver. Keep in mind with all your relationships, no matter how much love someone claims they have for you, or says it's not a claim, right? Says because in their eyes they truly can and do love you, but that relationship with their primary caregiver shapes how they love, shapes how they show up in love. And a lot of people are realizing that what they thought was love, what they thought they were worthy of, wasn't the case. The dream that they were sold isn't the case. A lot of you know that the reason why, because you've gotten the reading, you've gotten the message, you've heard this time and time again. Your person couldn't commit because he didn't feel worthy. And you're like, what does that even mean? I'm just Jessica, right? I'm just, Daniel. What do you mean they don't feel worthy of me? You're the first person that actually saw them in their divinity. Not even their mom saw their divinity. And here you come along, shifting the whole narrative. This is why we have runners and people who shut down When you experience true, unconditional love for the first time, it shakes your nervous system to the core. Whatever masculine who's been made to sit down and however they've been made to sit down, know that they've had this coming a long time. Know that they needed this moment so they can finally see themselves for who they are, not who they were told they are, and what their purpose in this life is meant to be. Talk about the season going from poverty to prosperity with this co create and recharge. Letting go, clearing your mind, trusting your ancestors, trusting your angel guides, trusting yourself and your own abilities to manifest that happily ever after because it's coming. That balance with the four is coming. That new day is dawning. But again, you have to hold space for it. And then next, we have a leg up with recharge and co create as well as a leg up. These both speak about leaning on your ancestors, leaning on your angel guides, leaning on your spiritual team to do the heavy lifting for you. Because whatever was hidden, now we've come full circle with the messages. Whatever was hidden is being brought to the light. This is a season, you're stepping into a season where you can no longer be deceived. I don't know who the person is, but there is definitely someone in the collective that's close, right? We talk about the collective, and that can literally mean hundreds, thousands, millions of people, but this is definitely someone who is either a part of the soul tribe or a part of the channel, have seen quite a few videos to have your energy pop up, right? Going back to what we heard in the very beginning about not hearing from your person because they're locked up in the hospital, they're in some position where they just can't pick up their phone. Divine justice is being served. And within the week or so, you're going to hear what happened to them that kept them away from you. And some of it, yeah, some of the messages you hear will be concerning. Some of it is going to make you think twice. Some of it is going to make you wonder if you ever knew this person at all. This is your gift that you're getting this week. You're getting the gift of the truth. If you've been stuck on someone, right, whether they're locked up or not, but if you've been stuck on someone that you can't seem to shake, your guides will show you clearly who this person is and what role you play in their life. Be open to the messages. The biggest takeaway for today, Monday, be open to the messages because they're coming. Truth is coming. And once it comes, don't deny it. Don't try to sugarcoat it or try to make it fit into your narrative. Don't try to make it feel comfortable. Don't try to make it feel digestible. Take it for what it is. Even though it may not look like a gift in the moment when you receive it, this is why these came out in reverse into the corner, right? Whatever's coming for some of you is going to be hard to digest. But know that this is your spirit's guide, your spirit guide's attempt to set you free and your person free as well. And this with the courthouse has to happen. That being said, let's get into the messages for each zodiac sign for today, the 18th, which is a 9 day, right? Because 1 and 8 is 9, right? In addition to being Haitian Flag Day. Ew, right? 9 is the number of endings, and we know that cycles must end in order for new cycles to begin. Anybody who's been hiding from their true self, hiding from standing up in their authenticity, is going to kind of be forced to do that this week. Hmm, if that hasn't already happened over the weekend. This weekend felt very explosive. It felt very in your face. This is what you need to do, like it or not, right? Because it serves your highest and your greatest good. Holy Spirit, what messages do the zodiac signs need to hear on this Monday? What messages do they need to know? Get some more room. on this Monday. How are you guys doing on this Monday, by the way? Right? What did you do for the new moon and Taurus, which is all about stability, right? Planting seeds that bear good fruit in time, right? Things that stick. And then we're going to get your affirmation for this week. We are going to do another live, right? To see what this new moon is bringing in, what cycle is ending, and what cycle is beginning later on this afternoon on the other platform. But right now, let's get into the different zodiac signs. See what messages you need to hear today, starting with Aries. Your message is the Eight of Wands with the Sagittarius energy. Really think about what it is you're manifesting, right? What it is, and we've heard this over and over again, and I hope you guys really, really said it with your whole chest, said what you want, because the universe is bringing it to you, right? The messages you are going to receive this week, dear Sagittarius, are going to be beautiful, life-changing, once in a lifetime opportunities. Do not forget this blue moon is happening in your sign. Make the most of it. Dream of the impossible, wish for the impossible, and watch how quickly it becomes possible. Your affirmation, Aries, leaning into that Sagittarius energy, is I expect amazing opportunities today and every day. Taurus, sun, moon, and or rising. You too are being asked to lean into that Sagittarius energy, especially if Sagittarius is also in your big three. This is a moment of alchemy. It's a moment of healing, but it is a moment, these 2 weeks, right, are a moment of divine intervention coming through to help you manifest those things that you are trying to manifest. Hold space for it to happen. Your affirmation for today is I am in alignment with the frequency of generational wealth. Don't forget to like the live and put any comments that you're having about whatever comes out in the chat. And once I get done with the channeling, I'll get to them. Gemini. Oh, first, before we get into Gemini, happy birthday, Taurus. Happy soon to be birthday, Gemini. You have the Two of Pentacles with this Capricorn energy. There's been a hard decision you have to make, Gemini, or the Gemini in your life has to make about walking away from a certain way of living. Doing that, walking away from that lifestyle, walking away from that frame of thought that has kept you comfortable and safe, will set you free to manifest the life of your dreams. Doing that scary thing, Gemini, is going to bring you the happiness, the peace that you have been seeking and calling in. Gemini, your affirmation for today. Everyone I desires me more. And we always lean that into everything as well. Cancer, sun, moon, and or rising. Leaning into your Leo energy, leaning into the energy of new beginnings. A new day is truly dawning for you, dearest Cancer, right? One that's filled with happiness, success, and all the good things. Keep your vibrations high. No matter who has what to say about it, you know what you ordered, you know what you wanted. Now prepare to receive it, dearest Cancer. Your affirmation for today is my life is supposed to go well. Leo, sun, moon, and or rising with this Libra energy, wanting to bring you balance, wanting to bring you justice, wanting to bring indecision to an end, right? Whatever yes or no choice you have to make it and do not look back, right? No more hesitation, no more thinking about it, no more losing sleep over it. You, like Gemini, do the hard thing because it will bring you the peace that you seek. Your affirmation, my life is a series of lucky breaks and divine timing. Of course, it is Leo. Of course. Virgo, sun, moon, and or rising. You two are being asked, right? The three of y'all, Aries, Taurus, and now Virgo, are being asked to lean into the energy of the Sagittarius full moon that's coming up on May 31st, right? That blue moon, because May brought us, it's bringing us two full moons. We had a full moon on the 1st, and we're going to have another full moon on the 31st, making it the blue moon. The world is yours, dearest Virgo. You're entering a lucky season, a lucky streak. Make the best of it, right? And do not be shy about asking for what you want. Your affirmation for today is I am living on my highest timeline. Libra, sun, moon, and or rising with the judgment card, bringing us back to more Capricorn energy, going through an awakening, a resurrection. Dearest Libra, whatever you had to shake off, it feels like you're coming out of a dark night of the soul, a dark period. Keep your eyes focused straight ahead, right? We talked about Sagittarius being the archer, and the archer always hitting its mark and never missing its mark. Keep your eyes focused on where you want to go. Whatever happened, had to happen one way or another, right? Based on decisions, based on choices, just based on how life showed up for you in this season. But this season is just a season. There's another one about to dawn, so start preparing for it. Your affirmation for today, dearest Libra, my energy is expensive and exclusive. Do not let anybody try to talk you out of that or shortchange you. Okay? Okay. Scorpio, sun, moon, and or rising with the emperor leaning into Aries energy, right? The emperor is the father, the money maker, the entrepreneur, the person who has their life together. We learned last week that you were going through a tumble cycle, if you will. But now things are going to start to settle down. It feels like as we go through this lunar cycle, as the moon gets light, the light on the moon gets stronger and stronger and stronger, so will you. As the hmm, as we go through this moment between the new moon and the full moon, you will find things get better and better and better. Your affirmation, dearest Scorpio, is I experience once in a lifetime opportunities multiple times a day. And now that's your cue to lean into the Sagittarius energy. Think of all things Sag, dearest Scorpio, right? And use the energies of the blue moon. Start thinking about it now, thinking about how you're going to free yourself from everything and everyone that's been trying to keep you back, because after a moment of suffering, and my phone just confirmed, right? It's the Jupiter hour, by the way. After a moment of suffering, you're going to be pleasantly surprised on how life gets for you, how good life gets for you. You're going to come to a moment where you realize that that was just your Job season, and now you're walking into your Solomon season. Enjoy. Sagittarius, sign up the hour. King of Wands. Ew. Focused, possessive, magnetic, independent, bold. Sagittarius. You two are being asked to lean into that energy of the full moon, of course, because it's happening in your sign. Really embody the energy of the King of Wands or the Queen of Wands, that energy of being able to change your life circumstances at the drop of a dime. You know, I'm hearing Jedi mind tricks, but also that ability to be a Jedi, right? No longer a Padawan, no longer a Padawan. That's going to go over a lot of people's heads, but the one who is meant to receive it is going to pick up what Spirit is putting down. Sagittarius, your affirmation for today is every room I enter shifts in my favor. Capricorn, sun, moon, and or rising with the high priestess energy, but the energy of I don't take any ish from anybody. You two are being elevated into another level of being, a higher level of being, especially if you dibble and dabble in the bibbity boppity boo. Trust your gift, trust your intuition, and always, especially if you have Taurus or Cancer placements in your chart, always use your gifts for good. It's very easy to power trip, dearest Capricorn. It's very easy to use your power for anything other than good, especially when people wrong you. Don't. You have your free will, but your guides are asking you not to. Your affirmation for today is my energy is expensive and exclusive. This is the second time this card has come out twice in a reading, right? Aquarius, sun, moon, and or rising with the 10 of cups, right? That stability, that security, that dream of manifesting happily ever after. Just be careful, Aquarius. When we see the 10 of Cups, it's the dream of happily ever after. It's the heads up that it's coming. The 10 of Pentacles is the dream made into the reality. Whatever your vision of love is, dearest Aquarius, you are reminded, especially if you're dealing with a Pisces, that it's about to happen for you. Just keep in mind I don't chase, I attract. Ew. And last but not least, Pisces, sun, moon, and or rising with this page of pentacles. New opportunities are dawning, and this ties into a message you got last week or maybe the week before about being sad. You were sad about betrayals and different things that showed up, and friends showing their true colors and realizing that those friends were really your frenemies. And you cleared them away, and now the new opportunities have a place to land. Clear your mind because you're going to get a lot of downloads, a lot of intuitive nudges that they're going to need you. Your angels and guides are going to need you to take action on so they can help you manifest those dreams into your reality. There's a potential here to regain everything you lost and then some, but it requires radical surrender and trust in the divine. Your affirmation for today is the person of my dreams is already dreaming of me. And this is expanded to also say the life that you're dreaming of is already manifesting for you. Okay? Okay. That is the message. Let's take a quick peek at what you guys are chit-chatting about. If you would like your own personal session, that information is in the description. Well, hello, J Max. Hi, Miss Nicole. Hi, Whimsical Pisces. Oh my God, all of you guys are here. Hi, Wookie Wookie Wookie. I meditated yesterday and legit felt an outer body experience. It was great. I can only imagine. This new moon is bringing new things, new enlightenment, right? Right. Higher orders to your gifts, higher elevations. Just, use it wisely and keep in mind new levels truly mean new devils. Okay. The new moon was very relaxing. Good. I'm happy to hear that. It was an intense weekend. I'm not gonna lie. It was a very intense weekend for a lot of people in the collective. Not gonna lie. Some people had a calm time, but some people had that moment that truly led to that radical awakenings. And whoever SP is locked up, my goodness. So sorry to hear that. Any questions, my lovely, beautiful souls, about anything that came out before we wrap up? Going once, going twice. We will be going live again later on, right? Because we always do we're trying to do the new moon reading. And sometimes we could do it exactly on the new moon, but most times we won't be able to, but we'll get it in within the energies of the day. So we will be on later on this afternoon, right? 12:15 Eastern Standard Time to see what cycle has ended for the collective and what cycle has is about to start to begin. And really using the next 2 weeks, right? Between now and the 31st, if you haven't made that big wish, if you haven't done that big thing, if you haven't put it all on the line, consider doing it. Okay? Okay. Have an amazing day. And as always, stay blessed.